The Atlanta Falcons just flipped the script in their preseason showdown against the Detroit Lions, and it wasn't just a game, it was a statement. This wasn't a quiet step forward. It was a loud declaration that the Falcons are ready to shake the NFL's status quo. If you thought this team was stuck in the shadows, think again. What happened on that field showed heart, hustle, and a glimpse of something special brewing in Atlanta. Last night, the Falcons showed something the fans have been waiting for: progress. Sure, it's preseason, but the kind of energy and fight they brought against the Lions felt different. It felt like a team finally starting to believe in itself. And if you're a Falcons fan, or even just an NFL fan who loves an underdog story, you had to feel that surge of hope. At the center of this moment was Raheem Morris, the coach who sometimes divides opinion, but last night, he commanded respect, not just from his team, but from his opponent. After the game, Lions head coach Dan Campbell didn't hold back his admiration. He praised Morris for his leadership, his class, and the way he's starting to shape this Falcons team. When your rivals respect your coach that much, you know something real is happening. There's a sense now that Morris is the right man for the job, someone who can build trust, bring players together, and lead the Falcons out of the shadows. This moment wasn't just a game, it was a turning point. On the defensive side, the Falcons looked like a team on fire. From the very first quarter, they were flying all over the field, full of energy and aggression. Hendon Hooker, a Heisman hopeful from Tennessee, stepped onto the field but couldn't escape the Falcons' relentless pressure. Their front seven was hitting hard, chasing him down, forcing mistakes. The defense forced 2 fumbles in the first half alone, turning the tide and giving the Falcons momentum. Josh Woods, a familiar face and former Lion himself, was everywhere, making plays and showing grit. And then there was D. Alfred, adding to the chaos and helping the Falcons take control. This defense wasn't just playing, they were making a statement. Turnovers and physical dominance are their weapons. Even the younger players like Jalen Walker and James Pierce were on the field, contributing solid minutes and showing flashes of promise. It wasn't all flashy stats, but it was the kind of presence and hustle that builds winning teams. This wasn't just a preseason game. It was the Falcons saying, "We're here, we're ready, and we're not backing down." Falcons fans, how fired up are you after that defensive performance? Do you think Raheem Morris is finally the leader to bring this team back to glory? Drop your thoughts and your confidence level in the comments. Let's hear your passion. After the defense showed up big, it was clear the Falcons' young guys were stepping up in a major way. James Pierce was making plays all over the field, easily getting around blockers, and showing why he looks like a future high-level player. You could tell these guys were ready to compete, even against the Lions' second and third string players. And honestly, they looked better, faster, sharper, and more confident. That's huge for a team trying to prove itself. Then there was Nick Nash, an undrafted rookie nobody talked much about before, finishing with 3 catches for 35 yards. For an undrafted guy to come out and produce like that in a preseason game, that's a bright spot. These rookies and under-the-radar players were showing they belong, and that they can push this Falcons team forward. Now, here's the thing that Falcons fans need to be honest about. The run game was absolutely brutal. It just didn't work. They struggled to move the ball on the ground, and it looked rough out there. But here's the kicker. It's not just the Falcons. The Lions have had one of the best run defenses in the league for the past 2 years. Even in preseason games, their run defense has been rock solid. It's like a wall you just can't get past. So, while the Falcons want to improve their run game, they shouldn't beat themselves up too much about it, especially not this early in preseason. Sometimes, it's just about facing an elite defense and realizing you still have work to do. For the Falcons, this is a wake-up call, but also a reminder that they're playing some tough competition. On top of all that, there was something unusual happening off the field. You might have noticed the game got paused for a long stretch, around 14 minutes. And honestly, it was a strange moment. Instead of rushing to make a call or delaying things forever, the teams and officials decided to just run down the clock and finish things quickly. It was an unusual scene, fans unsure what to do, players standing around, waiting. It wasn't awkward exactly, but it definitely felt like a pause that nobody expected. You could almost see people wondering, are we done? Should we shake hands? What's next? But the decision to finish strong and just keep moving was smart. It kept the players safe, avoided unnecessary delays, and let everyone get out without chaos. In moments like these, you see how teams handle pressure on and off the field. And the Falcons handled this one with calm and professionalism, which is another positive sign for a team trying to find its way. Falcons fans, how much faith do you have in these rookies stepping up? And what do you think about the running game struggles? Drop your thoughts below, and let's get the conversation going.